Hi, this is David Newton speaking. The date today is October the 8th, and the last time I did a YouTube channel update for my little tiny channel at the moment was back on April the 14th, and I should be able to provide a link for you for that one just up the top there in one of the title cards. So anyway, what we're going to do today is look at some of my metrics and what I've done basically since April to today, and there is some good news with what's going on. So let's take a deep dive into my metrics, and I'll give you some of my observations along the way, just so that I can say, look, one thing I will say, if you're a YouTube channel starting out and you're just trying to get headway, hang in there and listen to what I have to say, because I believe that there's a lot of inspiration out there if you just hang on. So just let's take a deep dive into my YouTube stats. I'm trying to be as open here about my stats as I possibly can. Okay, now what we're looking at now is my YouTube home page, and as you can see, just for the point of view of stats, there is something like about 39 videos that are up there at the moment. Of course, when I add this video that you're looking at right now, that will make it 40, and no doubt if you're looking at a little bit after that, there will be a few more. However, let's just take a look at some of the videos in general. So I'll just click the videos section there, and if we scroll down here, my most recent one that I put up was Fix Writer's Block Fast. And the reason why I put that up is I've written well over 60 books, and I wanted to include something about my books side of life. A few videos ago, I spoke about a seminar that I'd almost taken my life on, and that's well worth having a look at. I talk a lot about workshops and running business clubs and social clubs and business networking evenings. Quite a lot of my videos span right back here to various different events that I do, and lots of good tips on if you do run events, because I've been doing this for pretty well all my life. So I'm happy to share some of those things with you. And if we go back to the home page there, you'll see I've broken it up into different streams. There's networking events as one of my playlists. Workshops and seminars is another one of my playlists. Clubs and memberships, although I will be filling that one out with a few more. And authors and self-publishing, obviously that will be filling out to a lot more. And events marketing, of course, will be filling out to a lot more, because I do quite a lot of events marketing and sometimes consult to others and helping them with running their events. So that just gives you a little bit of an idea of who I am. My channel banner, yes, it could be obviously improved, and it will be in the near future. Stay tuned. I've got a picture of Melbourne by the Yarra River there in the background. That's sort of faintly there. And I've got some links over here on the right-hand side to one of my websites. Also, another link to my Amazon Kindle books, just a small portion of them, because I've got many of them. And, of course, my LinkedIn link as well, so if you're on LinkedIn, please link to me on that. But yes, I know what you're probably here for. You're here for to look at my stats, and that's what I intend to show you. So here it is. Here's my YouTube stats. Essentially, here's some of the stats for the last 90 days. I've had something like about 195 views, 7 subscribers have joined up, and watch time is about 12 hours, views 195, and probably more importantly, see this bit over here, 30 views in the last 48 hours. We just have a look at see more over there. So this we should click on a bit here. Now this is quite exciting. If we scroll down, there is quite a fair few here. If you look right up here, just in the last 48 hours, my YouTube traffic has, for lack of a better word of stating it, it has exploded. And I think that's a good thing. So if you're out there and you're wanting to get a hang on being in YouTube and nothing seems to have happened. All I say is be patient. It will happen for you. Matter of fact, most of my YouTube activity didn't seem to be really happening. I felt like I was talking to a brick wall until I'd hit 30 videos. Now that I've hit 40 videos, as of this one you're watching now, you will probably experience a similar thing. You may even get there a lot sooner than me. I sure hope you do. But if you're still searching for that gee whiz moment, hang in there. So back to that again. With my subscriber count, most of my subscribers also happened in the last week. Now, I must say, for a bit of credit, I have done some YouTube courses recently, and I highly recommend Trena Little. Trena Little, I'll provide a link for you in the links below, in the description box below. She's been very helpful to me. There's also been other people that have helped spur me on over the years as well. But more recently, Trena Little has been a great inspiration to me for helping me get along the way. Look, the other thing here that's important here about this is, if we just have a look here at my YouTube content. Okay, here we go. We've got all these different details here with content. When you put up a lot of videos, you'll be able to see a little bit more detail as to what's going on. And what I find is quite exciting is that you can drill down into the stats for each one of these different videos. What else can I show you here? There's comments as well. Nothing happened here recently. But if we want to have a look, hopefully you'll leave a comment today. But if we go back to the content, that's the exciting thing. Yes, I've got different playlists. That's quite exciting. And that will only expand. I will be putting in a lot more other different things. But remember, my focus here is teaching people how to run events and also how to improve their book writing and self-publishing. They're my main topics. I'm very passionate about people coming along to business networking events, social networking events, wine tours, going out to cultural events, and generally getting people together. So that's the primary focus of my channel, and I have had experience doing this sort of thing before as well, but quite a long time back. So I just wanted to take you for a little bit of a perusal of what I'm doing, and I hope that inspires. Now, equipment. You might wonder what I do for using equipment. Now, obviously, I've got tons of equipment, but just to narrow it down to a few things that I use quite often. Yes, I do use a camera on top of my laptop, and I've got a couple of different laptops that I switch between for recording actually directly on the screen itself. But when I'm actually out and about and doing a live interview with a celebrity guest or something like that, I will use this nice little Panasonic camera. Now, it's got a Rode microphone, which I purchased separately. Rode microphones, by the way, are made in Australia, which is where I live. I live here in Sydney, Australia. I also live in Melbourne, Australia as well, just 1 hour's flying time south of Sydney. So I live in two capital cities. This particular camera, I'll just basically turn it on and show you a little bit of what it is and does. But essentially, that's it. It's essentially a cute little camera setup, and I find it really super practical. To have something like this and an amplifier microphone, totally invaluable. So that's something that you should think about having, is to get yourself the right equipment. Yes, you can use your mobile phone to get things done. I have done on limited occasions, but the quality isn't quite where I wanted it to be. But what I do use my mobile phone for, and I'll just show you the software that I use for actually editing most of my videos, and that's the Power Director app. See that there? Power Director. Now, what I like about the Power Director is, I'll just have a look here. If we look, essentially this. You've got a whole range of different features that you can actually work here with doing your videos. And as a direct result of that, whilst you're working on that, you can do everything from doing overlays, you can do audio overlays, titling. There's heaps and heaps of stuff there that I've found Power Director probably the most useful app software that I've ever used. And I do use VideoPad also on another one of my setups as well. So that's what I think is quite well worthwhile for you to do, is make sure you've got the right equipment. Mine's Power Director for and VideoPad for most of my editing, and of course the Panasonic and Rode microphone. Very well worthwhile, and take your time with your editing and your filming. Now, to blow away some myths that I've found. They always tell you, hey, upload about 50 or 100 videos, they'll all be crap. Well, no, they won't be crap. Basically, do your very best with each video and don't discount the importance of what you're doing. If you aim at improving each video that you upload just a little bit, the videos you upload will significantly be better from one to the next and over a period of time. And you'll get in the hang of doing it. But don't discount yourself. Whatever you do, don't discount yourself. The next thing is, do you need to upload consistently? Yes and no. Look, in my particular case, I've uploaded as often as I can, and that's probably trying to upload at least around anywhere from 3 to 6 or so videos per month. Now, I'm obviously getting better at that, so I'm going to improve that and up that a little bit. And I think that some level of consistency is important, but don't get hung up about it. Remember, this is entirely based upon how much effort and time you've got available. And if you enjoy it, finding the time will be a piece of cake. And remember, opportunities to record video can be everywhere. They can be at your work. They can be when you're at a cafe. They can be with your different hobbies. There's you don't know what's going to be a blockbuster. You just don't. So don't predict it. The biggest thing is to keep your mind open, and that's what I've been able to do, is keep my mind open. And I'm now suddenly seeing it. I am broadly focusing in on the events area, which is my speciality, but broadly small business, and also social events, which is essentially what I'm really about. I like getting people together, even in the business context, socially, because I like to see people get together and mingle. And that's really what my biggest passion is. That's where my heart lies. So I do hope to emulate that. Sure, my mind is full of a lot of passions, and I may even open up other YouTube channels at a later date. Look, before we go, I just want to say please like and subscribe to this video. I'd love to see you enjoy some of my future content that I've got coming out. And yes, it will be even better than what I've had for the last 40 videos. And I also have some exciting guests that I've got coming into my future videos, where I'm interviewing celebrity speakers and celebrity, basically people that are quite well known, but I'm aiming to interview those people face to face in the majority of these cases, because I believe that that's very vital. And I just want you to be excited about some of the future content that I've got. So if you like this content, please look at these other couple of videos that YouTube is suggesting for you to watch out of my collection. And I look forward to seeing you in future videos with me. My name is David Newton. Looking forward to seeing you at the next video. Bye for now.